Okay, so we're back. What we're gonna do now? Yeah, so we're gonna talk to Yusuke. There he is.
Indeed.
Alright, let's hang out.
Well... an idea has dawned on me. Indeed.
I would like other opinions as well. I shall send out an invite and see who has time to meet. I wish to do so at LeBlanc, if that is alright with you. Yeah, that's fine by me.
Sorry.
My apologies for calling all of you here like this. Boss was even kind enough to serve us coffee before he went shopping. Now, I have a vital request.
Hey!
Hit me with your best shot. All the tough problems are gonna have to go to Rendo.
Hey!
I can help with any subject that's not math. Do you honestly believe I would ask you here for help with my studies?
To tell the truth,
The truth is, I'm planning to display my work in a competition. The one organized by Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation. You remember, yes, friend? I must win and prove not only my ability, but my intense passion for art as well. However, I am having quite a bit of trouble determining what my next subject should be. I have given this painting a fair amount of thought, but nothing has come to me yet. Hence, I was hoping to hear your opinions on an ideal subject.
Oh yeah!
How we have on strip?
Wait!
How long are you gonna keep bringing that up? Anyway, maybe you should paint something people find pretty. So in the end, we returned to the concept of beauty. Ren, what subject do you think would most capture beauty? Scenery is always nice. Indeed, and it is incredibly easy to replicate the allure of a stunning landscape on canvas. However, a mere photograph would suffice if I were simply hoping to display scenery. I need something more, something unique to my own style. Why can I not paint a beauty as pure as Sayuri? Where have all my efforts gone? You know, I'm not really sure what you mean by pure beauty. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty painting, but I'm not sure I really consider it a pure beauty or whatever.
Huh?
I don't know, I guess it just feels more gentle to me. Honestly, I almost cried the first time I saw the Sayuri. It felt kind of like I was a baby again in my mother's arms, washing over me, telling me everything's gonna be okay. That was the gentleness that painting made me feel. This is coming from someone with absolutely no art knowledge, though.
I see.
Gentleness? That is yet an inner aspect of the Sayuri capture that I cannot. Is my heart too clouded?
No way, man!
It ain't cloudy, dude. Are you sure about that? Painting used to be all my heart desired. I needed nothing else in life. But now? What now? I have become overwhelmed with a need to prove myself to Kawanabe, to prove myself to the world. I look down on my around me for focusing so sharply on fame and money, yet I too yearn for the praise of others. In truth, oftentimes I regret declining Kawanabe's offer.
How could this be?
Is this what pure passion is supposed to look like? My heart is clouded by worldly desires. You've really grown, Yusuke. What? My ugliness has helped me grow?
Yep.
Ren's right, dude. Ain't nothing wrong about doing your best to make a living.
Yeah.
And you just want someone to acknowledge your work, right? That's some serious passion. But how can passion be born from these repulsive thoughts?
You think?
Listen here, dude. I was totally like you back on the track team. I just wanted to prove myself to win. To get all the girls to call me shit like Sakamoto Senpai. Well, you know, even through all that, I was trying to help my team out. Sure, it's a solo sport, but nobody's gonna run till they peak out if they don't got teammates they want to inspire. I guess what I really want to say is you gotta do stuff for people beyond just yourself if you want to succeed.
I see.
Is that how it is? So the sincere gentleness held within Sayuri, the warmth of his heart. It was all for the sake of those who gaze upon it? How interesting.
So that's what you
Oh, I
are.
see.
Whoa!
Huh? What do you see? I have been a fool. Beauty is not the superficial thing I have long thought it to be. It is something that wells up within the heart until it breaks free. It is a gift given by a subject unto its viewer. Yes, I finally see the truth.
That's very kind.
The three of you have my sincerest gratitude. You have been a truly tremendous aid.
Yeah.
How exactly? We somehow managed to help you see out. I feel like my mom will be safe grown deeper. Okay.
All right.
Yes, the time has come for my heart brush to meet canvas in beautiful harmony. If you'll excuse me. Man, he's acting even weirder than normal. He looked pretty inspired though, so he'll be fine, right? Anyway, are you guys hungry? I think I may ask Boss to make me something once he gets back. Maybe curry this time.
Come on.
God, you eat so freaking much. Oh yeah, and we'll both the crap about being good at everything except math. It ain't nice to lie, you know.
No!
I wasn't lying. It's just really hard to get good grades at Shujin.
No way, man.
If you're not getting good grades, you should have known Yuffie wasn't gonna ask you to study with him. Ryuji and I enjoy the rest of our time together. It's getting late, I should probably take them to the train station.
Hey! Yep.
Okay, Kawakami, come brew some coffee. God damn it. What am I gonna do? Think, I'll probably just go here.
What shall we do?
Yeah, let's get a... Let's use on maybe EY.
Here we go. What do you think?
I'm volunteering to clean the streets. It feels good to be doing good. I'm going to work my ass off and pay back everyone that I scammed. You don't look well. It's because I'm working all day and all night, but it doesn't matter what happens to my body. I'm going to pay back the money. I apologize to become a decent enough human being to go see my old man. What's going on here? When I'm in public, people want to take pictures of me. Oh, I think I did this already. Actually, let's activate the alarm.
What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
Okay, let's go in here.
Yes.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah,
Please
why the
beware
hell are
that
you waiting
there
for
is
me
no- I'll
for?
go slightly rougher on them. Be prepared for fusing several at once. Please be more careful than usual. Is
Mother
this okay?
Harlot. Wow, it feels scary. The fiend known as the Whore of Babylon, riding a beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. She carries the golden cup of abominations and the filth of her acts. It increases chance of inflicting elements to down foes.
Select a skill to inherit.
Sure, sounds pretty good actually.
Select a skill to inherit.
Let's do concentrate, spellmaster, invigorate. Impurity is beauty, beauty is strength, and strength is in you. I am the Impure Queen, your mask. Sure, let's see what we get. We got a Heat Riser. We don't need this one. Oh, Ice Amp, okay. Let's Repel Bless. Okay, so I think we got our stuff.
Is this okay?
Oh, yeah.
Is this okay?
That's what I was trying to make. But before
Let
that...
us aim for greater. This is a stronger version because of the alarm. Be prepared for it. Please be more careful than. Is this okay?
Oh, but I cannot fuse anymore. God damn.
Let us aim for greater heights. Let us aim for greater heights. This is a stronger
that
version because of
case-
the alarm.
Alright, we'll sacrifice him.
I'll go slightly rougher on them. You're stopping? How was the alarm? Oh.
Okay, let's equip Makoto. With this. High Archangel Brawl. Okay. Oh, she has it too. Okay. Go back here. And let's do some customize.
Yo. Alright. Sounds good. Even though it gets dry in the winter, be careful. Guns are prone to misfire if it gets too humid. That's what you're choosing? Good.
Okay, so looks like we're good. Let's go to the jazz club. Before I do that, I wonder if Kawakami is making me some coffee currently. Oh, she is.
I see.
Looks like tonight's cocktails aren't faster punch.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's go in. I think we can probably invite Sumir. Maybe a Catchy actually. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, it's you. You came here with Catchy before. My name is Muhin. I'm the manager of this jazz club. I'll welcome any friend of Catchy's here. But you're just a sign set outside. I can't serve alcohol to high schooler. Sorry, but you have to make do with non-alcoholic drinks. But hey, the non-alcoholic drinks taste just as good.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay. You can sit down anywhere that's open. That said, try not to be disruptive, alright?
Yes.
Even times like this place is no different. So, you got something you wanted to talk about? I'll talk to you if you need me to.
Well,
Not bad.
must we?
The world appears normal, but yet there is a growing distortion that cannot be overlooked. It's rather discomforting, like when a fish bone gets caught in your throat. It's still okay while you can feel the pain, but if you're unable to even feel that... I've chatted with Keiji for a while.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, so late, I guess. We've been chatting for quite a while. I feel like I managed to sort through my thoughts. Maybe my horizons have broadened a bit. It looks like spending time in the jazz club has had an effect on Keishi's heart. Okay. I'll replace a ride gun, yeah.
Yeah?
That wasn't too bad, because it's time.
Hmm.
Well, see ya. I went to the fishing pond last week. You know, the one in Ishigaya. No, I didn't know about that. I take it you must like fishing then. Oh, you didn't know? Well, anyways, I was reeling them in with my usual technique. But suddenly I saw this monstrous fish's huge shadow. He would have been a worthy opponent at his size, but he got away. I made the right choice to go out there while it was snowing, even if it was cold. Hey, are you listening? Stop looking at your phone. Fishing in the snow, that takes some willpower. You should try sometime if you're feeling up to it. Haru, I'm not heading to the palace yet, okay? Alright, let's go to Kasumi. Oh, I have a faith persona, there we go. Everyone in the world seems so happy. Okay, let's see, let's hang out.
What? I see.
So I wanted to tell you something. Today we have a bit of her time. Okay, let's hang with Samir. She's gonna get Protect. She has to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack.
Senpai.
Thank you very much. But as to where we go, if possible, I'd like to go somewhere we can have a quiet discussion. Wanna come over? What? Your health, Senpai? I think that's a bit early. I mean, I don't know if my heart's ready for that, so... Oh, when I said come over, you meant to Little Block?
I'm so embarrassed.
I'm so sorry, I jumped the gun. I'm such an idiot. I suppose we would be able to talk in peace there. If that's okay, really okay, I'll head over there. Okay, get in. Sorry for dropping in on you like this. I hope it's not too much trouble. It's no problem. Thank you. I just needed to talk to you about something in person. Wow, it smells great, thank you. It's really good. Something about it is relaxing.
Please, listen to me.
I think I'll be ready to show Coach Hiraguchi my performance soon. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to be there when I do. Is that okay? Definitely. Great, I'm so glad. But that's not what I came here to talk about. Do you remember when I said when we went clothes shopping? I talked about wanting you to see me and how that helped me stop worrying? Of course I do. I'm so glad you remember. I was thinking about Kasumi. I wonder how she must have felt, thinking she didn't want to lose to me, and wanting me to watch her. Maybe that's what we had in common. We both wanted someone specific to see our efforts, to see us as we are. As long as we have that someone watching us, we can stay strong. So I finally realized something. I think part of Kasumi's strength came from that. I was the one she was thinking of. I never heard her say it, but maybe she'd been trying to tell me for her performance. I can't believe it took me this long to figure it out. I'm such an idiot. But I'm glad I finally realized it. Even as worthless as I am, I hope I still helped Kasumi somehow. I know you did.
Yes.
Yes, I like to think that. Kasumi's beyond any apologies I could give her. I can't tell her how I feel. She'll never see me perform. That's reality, and it happened because of me. I've been running away from that for a long time. But I'm done running now. It's time to stand on my own 2 feet. I want to live for both of us now, for the sake of everything we wanted. I want to grow even stronger. Even if I end up in tears from failing at a meet, or if the pressure's too much for me sometimes. With Kasumi's confidence and the grace she recognized in me, I'm going to keep moving up. I'm going to show Kasumi who Sumire Yoshizawa really is. Okay, it's rank up to rank 9.
All right.
You know,
And so now that I'm committed to, not running away from my feelings, there's something I need to tell you, Senpai. Go ahead. Thank you very much. The nervous sweats just kicked in, I guess. I realized it was less a matter of showing off and more wanting someone to watch me. That is, wanting someone special to watch me. Someone I want to have eyes only for me. And I thought to myself, well, for me, that special person is obviously Senpai. So I think that means I'm in I'm in in love.
I love you.
Oh, I'm in love with you. I should choose my words carefully. Oh my god, Makoto. But the last thing I want to do is make you uncomfortable, so I think Sumire is the best one. Yeah. I think it makes sense actually. I love you too.
What?
You love me back? Oh, huh? So I guess that means it's mutual then. So what happens now? Wait, does that mean you'll be my boyfriend? Well, I guess that's what I'm hoping for. So, what am I saying? Take your time. So sorry, I'm the one who confessed, and now I'm totally messing this up. Honestly, I didn't ever expect I'd get this far. If you...
Senpai?
Would you look at me for a moment? I want to know if it'll feel any different now that we're... Wow, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You know what? Never mind. You... You're so cute.
I'm so embarrassed.
What? I can't take it. I feel like I'm melting. What did I do? I'm so embarrassed, but I want to be even closer to you, Senpai.
I love you.
Okay. I always want your eyes on me. I'm now in a relationship with Sumire. There's no turning back now. I think if getting closer, we'll bump our glasses together.
No?
But we could always take them off. Sumire and I spent some time alone together.
Hi.
Anyways, I need to get going to practice. Hi, thank you very much for seeing me today. I'm sorry, I just pretend you didn't hear my voice cracking. I'm so selfish. I feel like I just left, but I really miss you. Just thinking about you stresses me out, but at the same time, I'm so happy, but stuck in panic mode. It feels as if I'm constantly riding a roller coaster. I don't know what to do. That's just how it is. You're right, I already know there's nothing I can do about it. I sort of knew in the abstract that you can't cure love, but I just wasn't expecting it to be this powerful. Love, huh? I said it. I'm in love. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just stressing myself out. I feel like I can barely make sense of all these feelings, but there's one thing I know for sure. I'm so happy that we've gotten this close, that our relationship has gotten this strong. Senpai, please stay by my side forever. Oh, I better let you go. I love to keep talking, but I'll save it for another time.
Yo.
Hey!
Okay, so now we're dating Sumire. Okay. What do you got? Yeah, I think Sumire is a lot better than Makoto, actually, so... I don't know, I think that's probably just my type. Mostly what you order off the TV. It looks like you got some more deliveries. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the Salvation Crown. What the hell is that? Fully restores HP and cures non-special elements for all allies. Okay, that sounds pretty good.
Next time then.
What does she want?
Yep.
Let's call Kagama and make her some coffee for us. Oh my god, I don't really care about Ouya. Alright, let's play billiards. Increase our technical damage. Oh, look who it is.
Yes. Welcome. What do you play?
Let's play billiards. Billiards, huh? Time will pass if you play billiards, however, you will have the ability to invite your teammates to play with you. By concentrating, you might be able to improve your social stat. You can also deepen your bond with your teammate members.
What do you want to do?
What do you play?
Hey!
Never mind. Fire steak.
Whoa.
Try a 40-day A5 rank meat. Savor meat that melts in your mouth. Oh crap, sorry. Someone like drove a strip on my shoulder. Alright, what's in here?
Make yourself at home.
Got some incense.
I can see it. Welcome.
Okay, so I think that's it. Alright, I think we're good. I think we'll go to the gym. Alright, so some games.
Looking good.
Hey, you're still going at it. It seems like you're getting pretty good at this.
Keep it up.
You think of this wooden dummy as your friend, not just a tool, you'll get even better results. Well, I don't think there's much more I can teach you. Keep up the good work. Alright, let's stick import protein.
Well then. Oh!
Oh wow. That personal trainer's advice is really working. You're moving much better than before. You seem tired, don't push yourself. Okay, let's see what.
All right.
Increase by 9.
All right.
Increase by 7.
Nice.
All right. All right.
I'm at 3. Okay. I'm so crammed with all these fluffy clothes. Now for today's train news. Cold wave is expected to accompany snowfall in Tokyo. It is likely that a large cold wave that will hit the Kanto region. Companies with high employee satisfaction on the rise. Many workers have provided very positive responses. Crime rate reaches record-breaking low. Number of incidents is down by more than half compared to last year. Snow. It's gotten really cold lately. I mean, yeah, it's January, of course it's cold.
Morning.
It's another cold day.
Hey.
You know, the public's been acting kind of weird lately, huh? Even the people around me are talking differently now, or they're really weirdly optimistic. It's the same thing in town too. Everyone seems kind of restless. This is part of Dr. Maruki's power too, isn't it? It's possible.
Thanks.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't happened to everyone yet. But if we don't change Dr. Maruki's heart by the deadline, we're not even going to realize that something is wrong anymore. We have to win no matter what.
Oh, have you heard?
I was talking to my friends from overseas recently. They keep introducing me to new slang I've never even heard of. Well, English slang is constantly evolving with the times. Textbook English is more static, it's so lame. But sometimes you can work out the meanings behind slang through context clues. Some are just natural extensions of English language constructs that have already been in place for years. Others might combine normal words or use more common phrases in new or unusual ways. Take thirsty, for instance. Ordinarily, it describes the need for a drink. That's a pretty serious need, right? But as slang, it describes someone who's a little too desperate, like a boy who won't stop asking you out. Oh, and hangry, that's when you're so hungry it puts you on edge, and everything makes you mad.
I need an answer.
So here's a test, Mr. Amamiya. Would you say you're feeling a little salty? What would salty mean if used in a slang sense? Alright, I'll help. So we need to figure out what salty means in a slang sense. Maybe there are clues in words like it. You call someone sweet, right? What does that mean when describing a person? Kind-hearted. Yeah, you're right, and it has a pretty positive connotation. So what kind of connotation would salty have in that context? Negative. Yeah, I think so too. After all, people only describe food as salty when the salt overpowers everything else. So if it's a negative connotation, then it'd have to mean someone's feeling bad somehow. And it's probably something you can say about yourself or other people. So with all that in mind, salty probably means... I think it's resentful.
Nice.
Yeah, I think so too. It makes me think of someone who's ready to pick a fight, you know? So if you call someone salty, that probably means they're angry or resentful. Phew, that was a rough one.
This is it.
Good.
Excellent. Yes, it means you resent something. Other flavor-based descriptors apply to people too, like sweet or sour. Slang can be rooted in many origins, common words, acronyms, and of course, portmanteaus. Have you ever heard of the word frenemy? It's the portmanteau of friend and enemy. Think something like a rival, or an enemy who acts friendly with you.
Nice going.
So, more fun than stuffy old standard English, right? But it's good to learn the rules before you break them. If anyone wants to learn some extra slang vocab, I would be positively psyched to offer some bonus lessons. Frenemies, huh? I've had enough of backstabbing. You look tired. Want to blow off some steam at the batting cages? Oh, hell no. It's no Kasumi today. So I think this is just Yusuke for today.
Indeed.
Let's work on our deal first. Let's duplicate. Let's see, what do we have here? Yep, let's do
Very well.
Infernal.
Beautifully executed.
Let's do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna save the game and we'll come on next time.